What is enforcement of settlement agreements? Have you ever wondered what happens when one party in a divorce settlement does not hold up their end of the deal? This is where the enforcement of settlement agreements comes into play. It is a legal process designed to ensure that both parties comply with the terms they agreed upon during their divorce. When one party fails to meet their obligations, enforcement becomes necessary to maintain fairness and order after the divorce is finalized. First, let's clarify what a settlement agreement is. A settlement agreement is a legally binding contract that outlines how assets, debts, custody, and other responsibilities will be divided between former spouses. This agreement is typically included in the final divorce judgment, making it an essential part of the divorce process. Now, what happens if one party breaches the agreement? A breach occurs when one party does not fulfill their obligations as specified. This could mean failing to pay alimony or child support or not following the agreed-upon custody arrangements. So, what steps can you take to enforce a settlement agreement? The first step is to review the original agreement carefully. Understanding the specific terms that have been breached is crucial before taking any action. Next, consider opening a line of communication with the other party. Sometimes, misunderstandings can be resolved through direct conversation. Keeping a record of all communications is advisable, as this can be useful later if legal action is needed. If communication does not resolve the issue, seeking legal advice is the next step. Consulting with a divorce attorney can provide guidance on the legal options available based on the specifics of the breach and the jurisdiction. If the breaching party still fails to comply, you can file a motion for enforcement with the court. This may involve seeking a court order or filing a petition for contempt. Such actions can lead to penalties for the non-compliant party, which can include fines or even jail time in severe cases. In practical terms, enforcing a settlement agreement can involve several legal actions. This might include filing a petition with the court to enforce the settlement or seeking remedies like contempt of court. The goal is to ensure that both parties adhere to the agreed-upon terms, maintaining fairness and stability after the divorce. Family courts typically handle enforcement actions, as they have the authority to enforce divorce settlement agreements. The process may vary depending on the jurisdiction and the specific terms of the agreement. Working with a legal professional experienced in divorce law is essential to navigate these proceedings effectively. Understanding the enforcement of settlement agreements is vital for anyone going through a divorce. Knowing your rights and options can help ensure that both parties fulfill their obligations, leading to a more stable post-divorce life.